Hello, Elijah. Hello, Cyrus. Hello, Kingston. And hello, Jasper. I am doing a Tai Chi session for you. And I have been teaching you Tai Chi now for almost 10 years. So, I want to show you something that I've learned. And I know I've taught you a lot of the principles, but this is something that I can teach you now where you guys are old enough to understand what's going on. Tai Chi is not for everybody in the sense that not everyone understands the Chi. And you guys have probably learned that by now. There's not a lot of people that can talk about the Chi, and there's not a lot of people that understand it, because Tai Chi is a lot like the Force in Star Wars. And very smart people understand that there is a universal space, energy, that pervades everything in the universe, including Earth, including our bodies, including our minds, including everyone that we know. And this energy is slowly becoming something that people are understanding, because they are realizing that there's more to life than just houses and cars and physical things. There's also a universal energy called Chi. I'm not the only one to talk about it. I'm not the first one to talk about it, and I'm not going to be the last one to talk about it. But during this lifetime, as I am now, I'm going to talk to you about what I have learned. Now, I've been studying Tai Chi for 20 years. And that means that I'm in my 40s. That's not in my 20s, and that's not when I was 2. But what I learned, why I'm teaching my nephews, is that I wish somebody had taught me this when I was 2 years old. Because it is a difficult language to learn. The martial artists understand that there's 2 principles to the universe. There's yin and there's yang. And I've taught my nephews this. I've taught Elijah, I've taught Jasper, I've taught Cyrus, and I have taught Kingston about this. And everybody's different. Everyone is a different wind bender, earth bender, air, water bender, and what's the last one? Earth, air, water, it's in this picture. There's the water, there's the earth, there's the air. Firebender. Martha is a firebender. I can learn how to bend fire. Kingston can learn how to bend fire and earth. Cyrus is a wind bender. His lesson is water bending. Jasper is a water bender. His lesson is to be a fire bender. Elijah is an earth bender. So, and Martha is a firebender. I have a little water and I have a little bit of air. So that's why I can make the trees. Everybody has the ability to harness all four. But you have to work at it. First, air bending. Now, in air bending, when I teach you guys about the holding the chi ball, this is something that's normal in the martial arts world. You connect that finger, you connect that finger, you connect that finger, you connect that finger, and then you hold your ball, you bend your knees, bend your knees, right? And then you make the energy so strong that when you push up against that ball, it actually pushes into your back and makes your back super straight. The chi is so strong that it's stronger than metal. It's stronger than iron. So that's why when these people, they can have strong chi, that means that when they push their energy into the back and they bring it to the front and then they push in, the energy pushes them out. People who study Tai Chi and study energy like this, they know something is hitting them, but they don't know what it is. And it's very difficult because we don't yet have knowledge of how to measure. Now, when you do the internal martial arts and you do your ball, you can feel it going from the left. This is something I've taught you guys. To the right, to the left, to the right, and cross. And down. When you press down, take it all the way through your body to the earth, and then you let the chi go into the earth and you uproot it. You hold the dantian, push into the dantian, and then you release it through the legs and let it go down. These are very fundamental things, right? I've taught you all this fundamental yin and yang, left and right, because you want in martial arts, people that study the martial arts, they are more easily nourished, and they are less hurt by life. They're able to handle their emotions better, and they're able to make right decisions. So one of the things that I want to show you guys, and I've shown this to you before, is once you're done doing your standing, and it doesn't matter if you're doing it for 1 minute, 1 second, or 1 hour, or 10 minutes, the person that does it correctly is the one that will gain the chi. Okay? Chi is everywhere. Light is everywhere. Energy is everywhere. And the force is everywhere. The way that you hold the chi and you bring it in, and this is the exercise that I want to teach you guys. Hold it in, center. Make sure that your stomach is in and your butt is in. Stomach in, butt in. And your knees are bent. If you do the standing correctly, you'll see that if you do it for like 1 minute, you'll be like, this is easy. And then you're like, do it for 2 minutes, and you're like, this is easy. And then you start to do it for like 5 minutes, and you're like, start to shake, and you start to feel tension. You just have to let the tension go. Try to release the tension so you're like a tree. Imagine like you're a tree. And the tree is not going to move. It doesn't have a place to go. It doesn't have to check its phone. It doesn't have to check anything. It just doesn't have to do anything. It just has to stay rooted like a tree. And you'll feel like shaking and tension. And when you feel the tension, you just want to release and relax. When you feel afraid or anxious, you want to just release and relax. Wherever you feel the tension. Now, for instance, I have tension on my left side. So I'm going to bring my right leg up. And I'm going to go up, hold the position, and then I'm going to shake a little bit. The shaking is not like shaking. The shaking is an internal shaking. The body is getting used to the feeling of standing on one leg, and it's releasing all the tension. It's releasing the tension from the one leg. Oh, it's hard. Sometimes you can hold the ball on that one leg, and then you can build your yin meridian, and you go over to the next leg, and you hold that leg up. You can hold the right meridian. Woo! Hold it. Let the tension go. The trick is to let the tension inside the body go. Once the tension inside the body releases, then you're just like jello. You're like, ooh, everything comes and goes. You're not holding on to any serious emotions. You're not holding on to any serious grudges. You're not holding on to anger. You're releasing your tension, and you're okay with the world. This is something that happens with humans and with adults as they get older. They start to be unable to let go because everything gets hard in the body in the stagnation. That's why when little kids, they fall, they're like, ha, 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 ha. They laugh it off. But when an older person falls, they're like, oh my God, I fell. Ah! Right? So when you learn to be supple as a baby's body, softer and softer and softer, you release the muscle from the bone. That means in Shaolin temple arts, they take the chi in